The wait is over. Dive into Audible's most anticipated collection, The Best of 2025, featuring top audiobooks, podcasts, and originals across all genres. Our editors have carefully curated this year's must-listens, from brilliant hidden gems to the buzziest new releases. Every title in this collection has earned its spot. This is your go-to for the absolute best in 2025 audio entertainment. Whether you love thrillers, romance, or nonfiction, your next favorite listen awaits. Discover why there's more to imagine when you listen at audible.com/bestoftheyear.
After 22 years on the radio, we couldn't stay quiet for long.
We're Lori and Julia, still loud.
Pop culture, gossip, books, TV, music.
And probably a little too much laughter.
Let's do this.
Hello.
Hello, it's Friday. Have the most wonderful time of the year, the time we're all stressed out and exhausted.
That's it.
I've made so many lists. Hello, Julia.
Hi,
Hello,
welcome
people.
to Still Loud.
Yes.
We've got a lot to cover today.
How many lists have you made? I've got a lot of lists going, and do you want to know something? I'm procrastinating on almost all of them.
And are these holiday gift buying lists or just
They're
lists of what
gift
you have to
buying lists, to-do list. I'm almost in the back of my mind frantic about it, but I refuse to submit to the frantic mental load I'm feeling. I
Why
just
would
can't.
you?
Why would? But really, I always forget how hectic December gets.
They have a name for
How
this.
did we work? How did we
have two
jobs?
children, and I have no idea, but they have a name. I was reading something in USA Today this morning called mental load. It's called the mom's or the woman's mental load, and it's the time between Thanksgiving and Christmas or the holiday period. It's the busiest time of the year, and they say we are invisible, unpaid people, the most invisible, unpaid people in the world, because basically this is the pinnacle of all of the planning, the organizing, the coordinating, the everything that you do, and being a default parent on top of it.
Right. If you have that, even I remember though, as a single person having the same thing, because then I was very committed to being an auntie and I wanted to buy the best gifts and, and then like balancing money stuff with it. And it doesn't really matter what your age is. I have felt this, what do you call it? Mental load.
It's called mental load. And it's just during this time of the year. And for women particularly, that we're just talking about us.
Like when you reach the grown-up age, let's say 25.
Perfect. Okay. And it's just, Casey probably doesn't care what you buy gifts for everybody. I'm just saying,
yes,
so
100%.
you do all that. He really doesn't care and want to know all the food that's coming for the holidays. You plan that list. He doesn't care, if everything's ready in the house like you do. I mean, there's just kind of those kind of things. And then on top of like just making sure everyone's clean, everything's ready, all that kind of, it's the invisible, unpaid things. And we're starting out complaining, and you're almost complaining with me.
Almost complaining with you. And it also it comes with a whole nice little side of guilt if you let it get to you, because if there's divorced parents going on, and I remember for me, it was one of my things to Casey. He had to agree to do every other Thanksgiving with my dad and every other Thanksgiving.
So the
Christmas
splitting
with
of
my
all
mom.
the holidays, that guilt that comes along.
Then you can't be with the other one. I mean, it just was really, that for me was always my heaviest mental load. And then getting ready for multiple Christmases. Potentially, because then you have your partner's family. It's just a whole lot. And I just say we should take it 1 hour at a time if it gets to be too much.
There you go, Lori. Well, I did. We were on Jason's show earlier this week, and my gosh, he is
the TV show.
He's good. He's so good. It was so much fun. Fallon's so darling. That team is delightful.
The production on a television show is very inspirational. Like, they are organized beyond belief.
It's just, and he makes it so fun.
Yeah,
that was really
played a fun game and had us weigh in on heated rivalry, which is so good.
That was a fun. We've had a busy week, and then bit off a little bit more than I could chew because my darling Kay
Oh, your baking friend?
my baking friend at St. Teresa's. And
Is this like, are you like an adoptive granddaughter to her? Is it like a what do you call this reverse?
well, I don't know. It's
You know,
one
like
of
big
my
brother and big sister, but for
not
older
at
people.
all. Well,
Okay.
I was a bingo caller, and I didn't like that so much because I couldn't talk so much with the people.
You couldn't ad lib and say
couldn't.
funny things about 69 or 67
well,
or
you can't
anything.
talk. You can't have a conversation because we are focused on the numbers and getting them on
people
the board.
and people can't hear, so they don't want extra
Chatter.
yapping.
So there was another position, this woman, Kay, who's delightful, who had recently lost her vision. And she
need
loved
like
to
an
bake.
eyeball companion?
She needs me to
measure.
a measure.
Yeah,
A
fun.
baking partner.
You wrote a sweet post about her. Yeah,
I love it.
That seems like my ideal.
Lori,
that seems like so fun.
It's so fun, but unfortunately, she, since we've started, wanted to make roll-out sugar cookies.
Oh, it was my mom's signature thing for years, and so much work. I remember my mom when she retired. Her sugar cookies, I think my brother cried.
I believe it.
Because they are so delicious.
But there's so much work. So
Yes.
so it's like a 3-day process though. So I'm like, okay, I'll make the batter at home.
Make the dough.
Thank you. The dough at home, and then you have to refrigerate it.
Yeah, it's got to
And then
be
I
cold.
was planning on going with her, but I was too sick yesterday to go, and I didn't want to get her sick. So I rolled them all out, and I made 2 batches.
But is it like 8 dozen cookies you rolled out?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a
my
horrible day.
word.
I used to go to Kowalski's, and I hope they still have it. And I just buy pre-cut cookies in the frozen.
And then you'd bake them and frost them.
Yes. But she really wanted to do this. And I'm like, oh, it was my act of love. But now I have all these cookies, so I'm going to go tomorrow. We're going to
And frost them. Oh, yum.
I know.
I still have my mom's tin cutouts. They're tin.
Oh, yeah.
Not plastic.
Yeah.
The tree, the
Are they
star,
little?
the cane. No, they're like the size that
That
you
mo-
made.
that
They're
I just did?
decent. Like that's a cookie that it's good. The only
My cookie is a cookie meal. I mean, my gingerbread men are
is huge. Yeah, the only cookie that's small is the candy cane.
That's the one I kept wanting to do.
Yes.
Because I'd roll it out and I'd only get like 3 cookies.
I know it. The
I had
cold dough is key, though.
Oh, I had so much flour everywhere. It was kind of like, okay, one and done. One and done.
You have gone to cookie extremes this year.
I have.
I am the laziest cookie monster on the planet.
Everyone knows this about
Yeah,
you.
yeah. But did you enjoy your Kringle or did you freeze it?
It's in the garage.
Oh, okay.
Can it stay in the garage? I guess it's not
Yeah,
frozen.
yeah. It's now like it's free. It's cold enough out there.
Okay.
It could be considered frozen.
And Lori, so we had our cookie exchange last weekend, and Lori doesn't bake anymore. Not that you did. You baked with your friend Jackie.
Yes, and she had to bake without me, but she baked, after the cookie exchange.
Yeah.
So, and I knew that. I knew that the baking day would be past our date.
Yes. So you buy the Christmas Kringles from Trader Joe's.
The Danish Kringles.
And it
from
is, I have
Wisconsin.
to admit, it is so good.
They're delicious.
They are delicious. We had the nicest. That was a fun cookie
I always
exchange.
figure that people can use them and serve them at a brunch.
Well, that's what I'm trying to think of.
And they went up $2. They went from $7.99 to $9.99
per Kringle.
per Kringle.
Everything's gone up
Yeah.
$2.
Yeah.
$2 is the least of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So anyway, but
Baby oil has
Casey's-
doubled in price.
He's like, "Where's our Kringle?" I go, "You already ate it."
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay, that's so funny.
The day I bought it last Thursday, it was gone by Saturday.
I hid all the cookies and I told Jeff, you can't have any. You just can't have them till I'm done with the parties. I got a couple parties to give him, and I bring him one a night.
Right. That's so nice of you.
And he sneaks up last night and he has this peanut butter brittle he bought in Hayward last weekend. And I'm like, where was that hiding?
Yeah.
It was in my truck.
I'm hiding it
And
from
I'm like,
you.
we both hide. I hide snacks in the garage from him because it's the funniest thing. But because Casey will eat all the cookies, won't he?
Listen to this. So this man, okay,
I think other people hide food.
He's been talking about an air fryer. And he said, I've been talking about an air fryer. And all I did was say to his thing, I wonder if we should get an air fryer. I said, if you want, you'll be the one using it. So you decide. That was it. That was the end of my input.
Because you said, Casey, if you want, you decide.
You decide. Okay. Because I don't need to be involved in this. So an air fryer comes a couple weeks ago. And I brought it in the house. He goes, "Oh, you weren't supposed to see that. That's one of your Christmas presents." I said, "That's a house present. We're not going backward here. That's a present for the house. That's not for me. Okay,
Lori.
that is not a present for me."
Lori.
He goes, "You're the one who wanted it."
Lori.
And what has he been doing with it? Reheating cookies in the air fryer. And he's just been so happy.
Who wants hot cookies?
He apparently wants a hot, crispier cookie with some of these molasses, ginger.
Oh, those.
And then he's been doing the vegetables because he's buying Dan Buettner's the Blue Bowls that you can get.
Oh yeah, at Whole Foods.
Yes, he buys them,
think
and
Kowalski's my
and then he adds, purple sweet potato and carrots that he zaps in the air fryer. So he's so happy. That's really his present.
Okay, so you told him that is because I remember something else. Well, you guys had the Instapot, and you never opened it.
We won that.
You won that at the Hubbard Christmas
Casey
party.
won that,
Casey did.
yeah.
But the air fryer, and he loves it.
And it's a little one. So it doesn't take up a counter space in an unattractive way. It's in a corner that I just had a banana boat in. So I recycled the banana boat.
What's a banana
You know
boat?
those things that you can hang a banana from?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just Goodwill.
Because I love Goodwill. All right, so so this is just weird that you brought up the blue zones. We're going all over, but what's new? First, let's thank a couple sponsors.
Yes.
Should we?
Well, yesterday I was at the hair salon, or a couple days ago, and my friend said, "I have so many, both men and women, that are on Ozempic and are dealing with hair loss."
Oh, yeah.
And it's because when you rapidly lose weight, your body tells your hair follicles to shut down. He goes, "I know you'll know what to tell me what to do." And I said, "You got to tell him to go to the Hair Restoration Institute in Bloomington," because I said, "Julia has dealt with seasonal hair loss. There are amazing solutions, but it's just, there's something in the semaglutide that is shutting down hair. It just tells your body to stop hair production."
It's scary.
And it takes like 6 to 12 months for it to get going again. So if you want to assist that, HRI Minnesota has some really amazing solutions.
They have so many different things that you can do. And I think I washed my hair this week, and it was the first time I didn't worry about it coming out massively.
Right.
So I feel like the PRP that we did with the shots in my head are starting to take effect now, because it's hormones that'll affect it. It's, your body composition that'll affect the hair loss. But go to HRIMN.com. You can have a free consultation. You can do it virtual or in person. They will help you with solutions. It's amazing. Also, what is amazing is you can have a free consultation for plastic surgery. I was at the same hair salon as you, and someone comes over and said, "Who was Lori's plastic surgeon?" And I'm like, "Well, it was Dr. Jarvis.
Dr. Jarvis.
From Minneapolis Plastic Surgery. And he has free consultations." I hope people know that. I don't know that we've said that enough.
Yeah, because not every doctor does that, but he encourages people, if you want to have 3 consultations, do it. But I figure if people are taking the time to come and see me, I don't need to charge them. We're either, they either like what I'm showing them and talking, or we don't, but I don't feel like they should have to pay for that. I appreciate that.
I absolutely
attitude.
do. Absolutely. And so whether it's, whatever it is that you feel uncomfortable or want to change, I mean, it really kind of, some stuff happens at this age where you're like, what is that? And is that me in the mirror?
Yeah. To quote somebody from Paul Anka's movie, aging happens faster than you think. Getting older happens faster than you think.
Call Dr. Jarvis, schedule a free consultation at Minneapolis Plastic Surgery, and tell him Lori and Julia sent you. Okay, so back to the blue zones and Danny Buettner.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Basically,
and that food is good. Those bowls are really delicious.
Basically, I think he was doing a story at the time for National Geographic, and went out and kind of discovered the blue zones and even invented the word the blue zone. Didn't he?
Well, he had I think his assignment was find where the world's longest lived people are, and then what are the commonalities, and he found Okinawa and Sardinia
Lima,
and so he found, but he had science and National Geographic, and he really has just been eye-opening what he's shown as far as what diet to help you? What are the key
community, diet, exercise,
friendships, having friendships,
yep, having friendships,
sex,
Yep.
having sex.
so makes you live the longest. So I am reading a little one of my rom-com little trashy things.
Yeah.
And it's Miss Bennett, no, that's not what it is. It's Love in the 11th Hour. And it's just a little short 5-hour Audible book. But they're talking about going to the blue zones. They went to Okinawa to a blue zone. They're going to Loma Linda in California to a blue zone. That word, I mean, I was watching some infomercial that popped up on YouTube the other day about blue zones.
He has a podcast, Julia.
He has podcasts too about the blue zones, but it was just other people. Everybody's in one of my trashy little rom-coms. They're talking about the blue zone. I'm just thinking, that's Danny Buettner.
He was our last guest on our radio show.
Was he? He was.
He and his mom, Dolly.
I hope they're doing well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Happy holidays, Danny and
on
Dolly.
each other's podcast.
Oh, there we go.
And I saw him on Jason's TV show, and I'd never seen him on that show.
Yes.
So, anyway, good for you. The last time I saw Danny was at the Oldies show at the State Fair.
Oh, that's right.
Which, by the way, Sir Rod Stewart is coming around to the Minnesota State Fair with Richard Marx opening. I'm kind of excited about that.
I got tickets too.
Yeah, I got tickets.
Tuesday, September 1st. So State Fair, watch your State Fair
We
stuff.
have Al Yankovic and Sir Rod, and he's 80. I'm not taking any of my 80-year-olds for granted.
Remember, we went to his last concert.
We had a ball.
We did. And he kicks out the song
has
about,
fun.
He does.
He's like Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones. I mean, John Fogerty is the same way. These guys and women, if you're in music or act, you don't ever need to step away. You just take time off between when you want to go out and do something. It's the greatest thing. So
why couldn't we have voices? I really still want to be a rock star.
I also got tickets for the Harriet Island Yacht Festival. Tickets have gone on sale for that.
Okay, I got to get those.
It's 3 days, Julia. I really question that you could do this, knowing what I know about your concert abilities.
And really committing to 2 days in a row for anything.
3 days.
Oh, yeah, all right.
The Strokes are Sunday night, so that's like.
I mean.
There's some
good.
They went from 90s to more 2000. The acts, but. And we had an absolute blast.
You guys did.
It's down at Harriet Island, and it's like the third weekend in July. 17th, 18th, 19th.
Yeah, I think that would be totally
And then I'm
fun.
kind of mad because I got tickets for Keith Urban the day before he broke up with Nicole broke up, and I'm going to I mean, I have already spent I'm going to Lady Gaga. I have spent money on concerts since 2020.
This is what you do. This is what you do.
Yeah,
I want to go see Keith Urban. I wonder if those are still available at the Lake Prior. This is all we're talking 2026 concerts.
Yeah.
You're a planner. See, like I can't even plan ahead of next week.
Well, Lady Gaga is April.
That's
Friday night in April.
I actually kind of still want to. I want to.
And my buddy Tom, who's a concert friend, met him at a hair salon. We just randomly go to shows together here and there, and I knew he would be the person willing to be in line for the tickets.
Oh, so you have a new little ticket go for.
Well, and I knew
ticket jumper.
And that he's wants
lovely,
to spend the same amount of money that I do. You know, we don't need to be front row, but we want to be in good seats.
Yeah.
We're not willing to
How
pay.
much was Gaga?
I want to say it was like maybe $240.
Okay. Fun.
You know, and good tickets.
Yeah.
And it's the Friday of my first week back from Hawaii when I will be on jury duty that whole week. You know, I got out of jury duty.
Okay. Why do they keep
year.
finding you? Because I got out of it and they left me alone.
Yeah, well, your time will come back around, and it's a civic.
I'm not doing the show if you're having it.
Yeah.
I'm
no,
gonna
no. It's
here's me. I quit that week.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really, I don't know. And when I got out of it this year, I can't remember why I couldn't be there. Oh, I know now. I don't want to say it out loud.
Don't say it out loud.
But anyway, they made me commit on the spot to come back in 6 months. I had to serve. I had to, go through the process. So I had to give them a date.
Now that's aggressive. That's new.
That's new. That is
remember
new.
that.
I am telling you. And you know what else was new is 80s fashion is unmistakably back because Taylor Swift on Stephen Colbert wore an 80s velvet off the shoulder mini dress that was right out of the 80s. I wanted to give it a hoik.
I did too.
I wanted to give it a hoik, but
Well, a hoik is, Lori's motioning, it's a hike up.
yeah,
Just
H-O-I-K is how I
Yeah.
spell it, a hoik. It's just where you
Grab, because it's strapless. Just grab it and give it a little jerk
Yeah.
out. She looked gorgeous.
I mean, but didn't it remind you of I was like, I had a velvet dress like that. It didn't have quite the wingspan.
Right.
And I just thought they were so cute. I mean, they talked about cats and they talked about Travis, the love of her life.
Taylor Swift. And I guess what's
It was
happening,
cute. And
the docu-series comes out today on Disney Plus. I kind of really want to see it, but I'm not going to get Disney
Well,
Plus for it.
no, tomorrow night.
It's Friday.
Today
is today.
Oh, today. Friday. It's on there. We're getting a sneak peek 2 hours.
Oh, we are?
Yes.
Okay, because ABC owns Disney or Disney owns ABC or the way that
Yes,
goes. Okay, so we're going to have some synergy
So
there.
set your DVR or watch it live or whatever, but it's
Okay.
on.
Okay, because I want to see that.
So I've set my DVR. Obviously, haven't watched it.
She said something that kind of struck me because this week I've been struggling being sick. And she just said,
On her
I
tour.
already know on my tour what people have gone through to come to buy the tickets, to get to the stadium, the friendship bracelets they made, the plans, the planning, the excitement, that I will never not perform.
Well,
Doesn't matter if I have a
She
sick
shouldn't
stomach.
jinx herself like that.
But-
what
but
if she
what-
lost her voice?
Well, I thought she was pretty amazing saying that. And then she says, yes, I had stomach issues. Yes, I had this.
Yeah.
Yes, I had that. But she's
Wonder if she
she's
ever-
Donny Osmond.
Yeah.
She is the Donny Osmond of today. And I only mean that he will always perform.
Oh, Julia, he
Always
canceled
be
on
on-
Here My Mom because he fell in a
Okay.
race and hurt his shoulder.
Okay,
and
but
couldn't
that was
perform.
unusual, Lori.
It was, and it was that day.
It was that day.
And they called us right away. I was very impressed.
Marie called personally and said, Lori and Muti,
yeah.
the guy's gone down.
No, she
She's
is
so
unbelievable.
delightful, and it was interesting listening to her. She said the two great things that I never thought would happen have happened. I met the love of my life.
Yes, I love
and I got
that.
all my master music back because she had lost it to Scooter Braun years ago. And then that interesting fact came up about Dan Fogerty.
John Fogerty.
John Fogerty.
Well, we saw that on a CBS Sunday Morning.
I
where
didn't watch that.
He talked about, because he lost his master's, Creedence Clearwater. They signed away. That was a very common thing, and how he just got them back.
Right.
And he travels. I've seen him at the New Orleans Jazz Fest.
And he was
He's
from
fantastic.
CCR.
Creedence Clearwater.
Okay.
At Revival. And wrote a great deal of the music. I mean, he wrote Proud Mary and, just so many great songs. And I've seen him at the Jazz Fest, and his kids play with him. And he was so much fun. And he has a younger wife, so his hair is dyed a tad bit too dark. But
That's okay.
his voice is incredible.
Isn't it amazing?
Sounds so good. And he was very happy. And she was delighted for him because she said, I know how that felt for me. And to think how he's 80 and he had waited
Yes.
all these years, 50 years.
Yes.
To
And
get his music.
famously, the Beatles lost their masters to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And they were pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? So a lot of that master stuff,
They talked about it. I
She's-
thought it was fun conversation.
she's
Very good.
absolutely delightful. Okay. Now I want to ask you something. Have you tried this new condiment? You don't love condiments like I do.
Well,
You kind of do.
I do. I do.
Okay, look this up. Fly by Jing. Have you heard of this? Fly by Jing?
No.
It's a
Szechuan?
Szechuan chili crisp kind of dip, and it's in a little jar.
Yeah.
And it is kind of spicy and crunchy at the same time. And people put it on their eggs. It's do you remember, first of all, we had ketchup, and then we had salsa,
Yeah.
and then we had sriracha, and then we had buffalo wings hot sauce, and then we have then everything has gotten a spice.
The
to
best
it.
is the Japanese
barbecue.
sauce or teriyaki sauce. It's from this one
Yes.
brand.
That,
They make several.
And now this is something new, and it's Szechuan chili crisp. It would be a very inexpensive stocking stuffer for someone.
This is like us trying the Grinch salt, the pickle salt from. We're not talking about that.
I don't know yet.
But that's
yes.
a promotion.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
kind of
know.
like this though. The crunch might be kind of good.
I don't get how it gets crunchy if it's a sauce.
Well, it could have some crunchy crap in it, Lori. Oh God. Well, it's like I don't know how, but it can get crunchy.
Okay.
It can get crunchy in
Okay.
a sauce, but I thought that might be kind of a good little stocking stuffer.
Well, I
Fly by Jing.
the other one that's good is from Trader Joe's is the hot honey.
Oh, that's the rage.
That
The hot
is
honey
really good.
It goes on everything.
And Casey puts it in his coffee.
Oh, I love Casey.
Is that extreme or what?
No, I love my brother. I love.
That I would never in a million years think of that. I was like, I thought it would be like for
I've had it
meat
in
or
a hot
something.
toddy.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You know,
that would make sense.
Yeah,
a
with
hot
lemon
toddy.
and water
All right,
and honey
all right. Okay.
and a little whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, so we are loving Twin Cities Closet Company, and I know other people love it too. Luxury, affordable closets, drawers.
Yeah, custom solutions for you.
solutions,
Everything
organization.
made here in Minnesota.
Love it. But actually, really fun. Next Friday, December
19th.
19th. Really fun. If you guys want to do something really wonderful, be entertained, Steve and Donna from My Talk are going to be at Twin Cities Closet Company Mound Showroom next Friday, December 19th. They're doing their show live from 9 to noon.
A Santa stop.
Yes, which means bring an unwrapped gift and it'll go to the Ronald McDonald
Yeah.
House. And it's a showroom that's beyond belief. And we love Twin Cities Closet Company.
They're really, not only are they making all these amazing and employing people here in Minnesota to give you custom design closets and storage solutions, but they've always been so community minded and have
Yes.
always helped out and just they really give back in a way, and you can trust that you will get what you've been promised.
Yes.
With them and the solutions they offer you. They'll have a designer come to your house, or you can do it via Zoom, but you'd be surprised. No space is too small or too big for them to come up
And
with
no
ideas.
budget is too small or
That's
too
right.
big.
That's right.
They make luxury affordable. Please visit tcclosets.com for more information and to set up your complimentary consultation. Or don't forget, next Friday, December 19th, go out there and say hey to Steve and Donna.
Oh, they'll be so happy we plugged this on our
Well,
podcast.
listen, they're so great. They're great entertainment, and it's just a great opportunity to do a lot of things in one visit.
Yeah.
So tell them Lori and Julia say hi. Other people that we need to thank, Lori, is Envision Distinctive Eyewear, because they are making so many people's eyes happy. You know, I've been kind of sick this week, so my eyes hurt, and putting in contacts is just
a no-go.
Is a no-go. And there's a lot of times, because by the way, as you age, you know, your eyes get a little drier. Glasses are a solution that you really rely on more, and you want to make sure for yourself you are styling with the best accessory you're ever going to buy, which is your eyeglasses.
Amazing. And, you know, December is the month that Envision does a lot of trunk shows. And today, tomorrow are the Thierry Lazary trunk show. And they bring every pair of glasses in the collection. They're handmade in France. They're just the coolest shades and eyewear. They're really, really spectacular.
You know what's fun about glasses is you can try them on and you don't have to like take off your shoes or your clothes and go into the
Right.
storeroom. I mean, it's really just kind of
And
fun.
you've got somebody helping you saying, that's too big, that's too small, your bridges. I mean, they really are able to look at it, because very often people buy the same glasses over and over.
Right. But they're able to size up your face and know exactly what's going to fit on it. We absolutely are passionate about Envision. Make sure you say Lori and Julia sent you, because, by the way, something magical will happen.
That's right.
They have 4 great locations: Minnetonka, the Galleria, St. Paul, Grand and Victoria, and downtown in the North Loop. That is Envision. Love, love, love them.
Love this. Okay, so the news that I was kind of just reading every story and every entertainment thing I could get my hands on was that the Met Gala, which last we heard from the Met Gala, you know, Jeff Bezos basically is sponsoring it. So he probably paid who knows how much money.
And this happens,
Every May, the first Monday in May.
and it's a fundraiser for the Metropolitan Art Gallery in New York
The
City.
Costume Institute.
Costume Institute.
The Costume Institute. So we have our co-chairs
Oh, I didn't know this.
for
Okay.
2026.
Okay, can I just guess?
You can guess.
Okay, Lauren Sanchez, Jeff Bezos' wife.
Well, they're an automatic
Okay,
thing
so
because
they're already in it.
already in
Okay,
it.
I think Kim Kardashian. I think Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm just thinking of everyone who was at the wedding. I'm wrong on both these. So tell me who.
Okay, so the theme is costume art.
Okay.
So that's going to be real fun.
Okay.
I think of
see
Katy-
someone wearing an Andy Warhol.
Or Katy Perry when she came in her hamburger that one year. That was so tragic.
Okay.
But the co-chairs are Beyonce,
Okay.
who has not been to a Met Gala since 2016. So this will be the 10th year since she's been there.
Wow.
And she wore an iconic, beautiful dress in 2016.
Wasn't it like yellow and just went on forever?
Embroidered and very fitted, very fitted.
Well, yeah.
But really stunning, stunning.
This is a big get.
Yes. And also, she has released every 2 years. Remember, she told us we were getting 3 chapters. We had Renaissance, Cowboy Carter.
Beyonce.
Yes. So 2 years ago, it was Cowboy Carter.
New music.
Yes. And then
filling
2
in the
years
blanks of what
before
you're
that,
saying.
it was Renaissance. So she could be having the third act.
Because, of course, that would drop and correspond.
Yes.
She plans that way like Taylor Swift. They're so thoughtful and methodical.
Nicole Kidman.
Ooh,
Whoa.
big. That's a big get.
But she's also very much invited every year.
Yeah,
a designer invites
Yes,
her.
yes,
She
yes.
went last year, and if you remember, she went alone. Our radar should have picked up. And
Yeah,
then
that was in
Venus Williams is the third co-chair.
Yes, I can see that.
And
so you've got your sports, you've got your acting, and you've got your music.
yeah, and Beyonce, the theme that year, and I remember this theme, Manas Ex Machina. Remember
right.
the
Do you
machine? And
remember how much
Zendaya wore like a robot. I mean, it was very...
Jared Leto wore the robotic half mask.
Yes,
in the arm.
it was like people had all kinds of interpretations.
And this was the year that Kanye West wore the
weird eyes. The weird eyes.
contact with Kim Kardashian. They were still together.
Yes.
That is a name we have not said on this podcast once.
And let it be the last. Okay.
What a relief.
So Beyonce, that's when she last was there, and she was wearing Givenchy haute couture.
Let me see the picture because you're looking at it. I
will. And Nicole, she was there last year with a really tragic hairdo. And Beyonce wore it was almost a latex with the pearls, absolutely beautiful, fitted like a glove. And the news doesn't end there, though, Julia. Anthony Vaccarella and Zoe Kravitz are also on the co-chair committee.
And Zoe is dating Harry Styles.
Yes, they're madly in love.
So that. Boy, she is a hopper. How
Julia,
does she
but
fall
she's
so
2
madly in love?
years. It's every 2 years. That's how long
Do you
hot
think
lust
that would
lasts.
be fun to
yes.
just hop? If you didn't have like a life, I mean, if you had that,
I did it, Julia. I know. Okay. I know.
But every 2 years,
Yes,
just flip
every
them.
2.5 years. Yeah, flip
Just
it because
flip.
that's when they start to annoy you.
Is that the mark?
That is.
Okay, no,
That's
to self.
that's as long as hot lust can last.
And then you have to rely on friendship and liking each other. And
all the other
excitement,
stuff.
all the other
So
stuff.
it is a really good modus operandi as far as I'm concerned if you don't want to be tied down. So, but I think they're very cute together. And I think Harry's filming something in Italy.
Oh,
or was.
Okay. Okay.
Other people, here's what costume art will explore the relationship between clothing and the body beneath.
Oh, for gosh sakes.
And
this is always the weirdest part.
But this is the show inside that they see in the costume.
Okay, but isn't this at the Met Gala?
It's at the Met Gala is a fundraiser for the Costume Institute for the Metropolitan Museum of Art. So
Yes.
it's a wing of
It's a wing, thank you.
It's like the Louvre has their clothing.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
So the show will be organized around thematic body types: the naked body, the pregnant body, and the aging body.
Oh, dear.
And it will include garments and artworks from across the Met's vast collection. And it will be the first show held in the Met's new Condé M. Nast Galleries, a 12,000 square foot space adjacent to the Great Hall. So it's
You know what?
I've
never been to the Met Gallery.
or to the Metropolitan
Museum
Institute
of
of
Art.
Arts.
No.
Oh, it's fabulous.
I've never been.
But it is a place that you have to have a purpose. Like
is it
gonna
like
go.
going to the
I'm going
Louvre?
to see all the Egyptian stuff, or I'm
Right.
going to see the Dutch masters,
Got it.
or what impression is that? Or I'm going to the costume side.
You need a plan. Remember
You
when
need a
you and
plan.
I went to the FIT
That's so small and lovely. The Fashion Institute.
in New York City? That was a really fun day. Remember?
Was it the first ladies' dresses that we saw at that?
I can't
think
remember.
it was. I think it was all the first lady dresses that were on loan from the Smithsonian.
It was wonderful. And then when we were in London, we went to the V&A, the Victoria and Albert Museum, and we saw all the
Grace Kelly.
exhibit.
That was
Those are
They're
that's
fun.
kind of fun destination travel.
So the costume art exhibition.
We're back to the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Lori,
Well,
Lori's
I
got
just
a bone.
want to.
All right,
want
finish it up.
If people are going to New York, when can I see this this exhibition,
Perfect.
the costume art? May 10th.
Okay.
So a few days after the Met Gala.
2026.
2026 through January 10th, 2027. So whatever the theme was this year, that costume exhibition is still going on if you're going
And so
to New
this
York.
is all going to be about nudes, pregnants, and
Costume art. It's going to focus on the body, and we don't know the theme of how people are going to be dressing, but
I can
costume
see-
art is giving me like we're going to get a lot of unbelievable
outlandish.
stuff.
And a lot of nudies.
That trend has been going on and on and
Forever.
on and on.
I'm bored
forever.
with it.
Same. We're
I'm
all
so
waiting
bored
for
with
it
the
to be
nudie
over.
trend, the sheer nudes.
Well, you know what it's been this year? Sheer black lace.
Mm-hmm.
Look at a red carpet. There's been so much sheer black lace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to be in my pajamas and keep score starting with the Critics' Choice January 4th.
You're ready for award season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love that.
I do.
I always
I'm-
feel a pang that we're not there in some capacity, even if we're just rambling around Los Angeles. I mean, they
think
want us. They need us. They miss us.
Lori, our rambling around. I always loved our rambling around.
Okay, so I would like to thank one of our sponsors, Borton Overseas. They brought us to amazing destinations. We've taken a couple groups to Iceland. We did a custom trip to Paris. Now we're doing spectacular Scandinavia next May 4th to the 11th. And I was talking to a friend of mine who's thinking about going, and she said, well, I've never been on a small group trip. And I said, well, you've been on a cruise, right? Where you've been on a small cruise ship. She's been on the river. I said, it's like that, except it's just land with really great hotels selected for us in the best locations in Stockholm, Copenhagen, Oslo, experiences that you would probably not do on your own.
Right.
And then arranging nice transportation via a train to Copenhagen. So we'll see amazing things. And then we're taking a cruise ship to Oslo. She said,
Oslo. And
she
see the
said,
fjords.
it is like a land cruise. I said,
is.
that is basically what it is. You've got plenty of free time for yourself, but there are things we do together as a group and some amazing meals, and they work with restaurants. I mean, we saw that in Paris. Borton Overseas has excellent relationships, and they've been going to Scandinavia for 100 years as a tour operator.
I'm so excited about this trip. And then there's even a little add-on people can go do too.
If they want to stay longer,
if they want to
yes.
stay longer that Jeff and I are doing. I'm so excited about this trip. Spectacular Scandinavia with us. Come alone. Bring your aunt, bring your sister, bring your mom, bring your husband, bring your partner.
I'm thinking a holiday gift.
I think it would be an excellent gift.
You're
experience.
invited. Yes.
Yeah, you're invited. Go to BortonOverseas.com for more information. And also, they have many other destinations can help you on other travel.
Latin America, Asia, Africa, of course, any other itinerary you'd want them to plan for you in Scandinavia, they can do it.
They can do it. Iceland, I mean, they're great at what they do. We cannot recommend them enough. BortonOverseas.com for more information.
Okay, so
You're like, Julie, I've got something for you.
well,
What?
of course, it always involves
Sex?
yeah. Well,
I have a good one for you. All right, tell me yours.
Okay, so this month it just dropped yesterday on Playgirl, which is just a digital magazine now.
Remember when that all happened?
That happened. We
that
were like,
Playboy girl never really took off. But yeah. Okay,
Well-
so I know who it is. I know what you're going to say.
it's
Britney Spears' ex-husband, Sam Asghari.
yeah.
He's on the cover, and he makes a pretty cover boy.
Oh.
His abs are amazing. He looks hotter now than when he's not with Brittany. I bet that was a stressful marriage. All upside for him, though, at the end.
Well, they were together such a long time.
They really were.
And then married for a brief amount of time.
And I think that was a volatile relationship. He looks good.
Oh, my.
Being divorced looks good on him.
And why doesn't his acting career take off?
Well, Lori, you know what?
He had that small part in something that we watched.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember the name of it. He's
only 31 years old.
He's got plenty of time, and he looks great. And
it's an abtastic Playgirl cover. I really recommend people go and look at these photos.
Online. You don't have to subscribe. It's all over every gossip site possible.
He is so jacked. And, really, we should have known this wasn't going to work out. He's 31 and she's 44.
Okay, first of all, I think Brittany...
And he was a dancer in a video of hers, and he was like 21.
That's how she met Kevin Federline.
Yes,
he was a backup
It's
dancer.
a good way to meet somebody. Just ask Madonna.
Ask Confessions of a Video Vixen. Karen, who was he? Lori, who was it?
Stevens.
Yes, that was a good book.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. If anyone wants to see a beautiful 24-pack.
Oh.
He looks beautiful.
Unbelievable. But I don't understand, there's got to be a place for him. Why doesn't he go to Hallmark? He would be an excellent Hallmark.
He would.
Model.
Speaking, it is Hallmark Prime season right now.
Yeah.
And you can get Hallmark on demand if you have Xfinity cable. If you don't want to subscribe to, it's included and you can watch a lot of the shows. But it is...
Oh, Hacks. He's on Hacks.
That was it.
Yes. He's got
Was he good on it? Was he already on it, Lori, that we saw him? Or
he just had a small part in
that
Hacks.
was it.
Sam
Asghari.
So.
Okay, well, his name comes up when you put in Sam. And basically, so he's out there. He made a rare comment about Britney Spears. He can't make comments, but he said
he signed an NDA.
Yeah, the respect he has for the time they spent together.
Yeah, they were together like 8 or 9 years. And he did the best takedown of Kevin Federline's book, which is in the Amazon bottom 5,000.
Right next to Riel Hunter.
And Cheryl Hines.
Those are big names.
Yeah.
I hope you people catch those. Okay.
But where he just said, well, it's appropriate that he's writing a book about how to make money on fatherhood because that's all he did or something like that.
Love that.
So he always comes
supportive.
to Britney's defense.
I kind of like that
when
a
her
lot.
book came out but he's
pretty.
He's got to be living the vida loca in
so.
LA. He's having a lot of fun.
I think so. What is our poor Brittany doing?
Brittany is
spinning
traveling.
and dancing.
She's traveling. She's dating. She's got a bad picker.
She's got the worst picker in the world.
Well, I don't know if
I
it's
think
the worst.
Sam feels like he was pretty loyal to her.
Yeah, he was. Kim Kardashian has a terrible picker. There's a lot of people that suffer from bad
You're right,
pickers.
Lori.
Yeah. Why? Because people have orgasmic haze.
But silly orgasmic haze without substance.
Julie, when you're in orgasmic haze, you're not thinking
So what
clearly.
Lori means is you met someone and you're just so in love with having sex with them
Yes.
that you can't think. Nothing else matters. None of the signs stick out.
Nothing. You're not seeing anything but green lights and multicolored rainbows.
If anyone could see Lori, she's crossing her eyes. And she does very, very good.
No. Orgasmic haze is a very real thing. I had to have a talk with my nephew about it because he suffers from extreme orgasmic haze. Every woman he has an orgasm with, now this kid is 30, he's like ready to propose a day later.
I know this kid. Yeah.
And I talked to him, had a big long talk with him, and he just started laughing at me. And he said, that's not a real thing. And I said, it is a real thing. And then we went over his list
His
of
history?
relationships. And they all burn out.
Did he agree with you then at the end?
He started laughing. He said, oh my gosh, I do have orgasmic haze. I said, yes, you do. You just have to move slower. That's all. You can't be ready to move in, propose, all these things when you don't really know somebody because you're completely clouded. I mean, people give money.
Be very expensive.
Yes, people give money in orgasmic haze. Yeah. I mean, this is how catfishing happens. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. You have preached this one, sister.
I mean, Heated Rivalry is a classic example of two people in
That is a
orgasmic
TV
haze.
That's a TV show. There's several people now in orgasmic haze.
Yeah.
But that one has gone on over years.
Yes.
It's kind of interesting. So that's on HBO, you guys. We can't say enough about that show.
Yeah.
But speaking of...
Because there's 6 books in the series,
Yeah.
the Game Changer series, and it's sold out everywhere.
Hockey rom-com
Yeah.
series. Yeah.
It's sold
great.
out everywhere.
Yeah. I know. I love that for that author.
In fact, I'm going to something, and I've given the assignment that everyone needs to watch at least one episode so we can discuss it.
So you have look at you. It's kind of like a book club, a TV book club.
A TV book club. I said, otherwise, people, if you don't want, and
You
everyone,
need to get it. You got to watch it to get it. This Heated Rivalry.
yes,
Not everyone has HBO though.
no, I know.
It's like if you have Prime Video, you can buy add-ons. That's where I bought Paramount Plus and I bought HBO
oh, okay.
under your Prime, and it
Yeah.
just goes on your Amazon, and it's very easy to deal with.
Yeah, and the other show that I watched that I don't know how I missed, and I looked up the book, I never read it, The Girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
Robin Wright.
Yeah, I haven't watched that.
And Millie Cook, who plays the queen who had to kiss and be married to the man whose face melted on House of Dragon, that king.
Oh,
That she's
okay.
the other queen.
The girlfriend. You like the girlfriend?
You know what? Sometimes I like a 6-episode psychological thriller based on a book, and I didn't read the book. And if I had read the book, I wouldn't probably remember the ending. But it was twisty.
It was. Yeah. All right. I'm going to watch that.
Yeah, and it's on Prime, and it came out. It must have been
This
when
fall.
this fall when a lot of
Must
stuff
have been
was
when
on.
you were gone for 7 weeks.
Yeah, something like that. Or sometimes a lot of shows are out at one time,
Right.
and so you're like looking.
Okay. We just finished Down Cemetery Row last night.
Was that the finale?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Uh-huh.
Satisfying?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great show.
It's a great show.
Based on a book by Mick Herron, who wrote the Slow Horses
Yes.
series, and Emma Thompson has never looked more gorgeous or been more I mean, she just is amazing as this character, this woman.
She's
detective.
an amazing actress,
Yeah.
pretty much in everything she's
Yeah,
done.
she is.
And somehow, she doesn't, you can tell that she hasn't done any fillers or anything. She really, her face works. I mean, every
and her
wrinkle,
hair, the
everything's
punky
responsible.
hair, and the way she dresses so punky.
she's
I love her
so-
character.
I love her. And I
Yes.
just think I go back to one of the favorites everybody always says of their holiday movie, Love Actually.
Yeah.
And Alan Ripken, when she was in the relationship with Alan Ripken in Love Actually. I haven't watched that yet this year.
Not Ripken.
Yeah, it was. Alan Richmond?
Yeah, I think it's Rickman.
Rickman, thank
Alan
you.
Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
Yeah,
He was another great
every
actor.
year some online entertainment writer tries to ruin Love Actually or When Harry Met Sally.
Oh,
They
you can't
look
ruin
at it back through this lens and they point out all this stuff. And you know what? I used to get kind of like worked up, and I thought, I'm not reading these stories anymore.
No.
I like
love
that
the movie.
I would encourage people, like, if the thing,
Love Actually just works for me.
it just works.
It
The
just
music
works.
in it,
The
everything
guy, the
about
funny
it.
guy,
Yeah,
it's
it's like about a boy. That
Hanging
always
like
works
a
for
time.
me.
Now, I've never watched About a Boy.
You're
No, that is
kidding.
one, and I've told you this before. I don't know
You,
why.
the Hugh Grant
I know.
fan?
I know, and
You
I
got to
need
watch
to watch
that. Yeah.
And another great one for people to watch are the Paddington movies.
Yes.
Those just make me happy. And this one you didn't like as much as I did, The Family Stone.
Oh, I that one ages better in time.
Oh,
Sarah Jessica Parker and
that's-
Diane Keaton.
Diane Keaton, and the guy who wrote it was talking about writing another part 2 because now that he lost Diane, he was thinking about it after her tragic passing away. It's so young.
She died of pneumonia.
Yeah, I know. But she was sick with something before that, Laura.
Yeah. Well, she might have had,
I think she had a type of dementia.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think I read something, but I could be spreading a rumor.
Yeah, I think you might be spreading a rumor. But
there
you
was
can get
something-
pneumonia from falling and breaking a rib. This happened to my mom.
But
Because
she
you
didn't die.
No, but it's very dangerous getting pneumonia.
That's why I didn't want to go cook with my Lady K, because I'm like, you're 93 and I'm not. I don't want to get you sick.
Right. Thank you.
No, I
Typhoid
just
Sally, Mary, or whatever her name is.
Typhoid. Okay, so here's something that I thought you would share with me, but you maybe haven't read the story yet. You know Jelly Roll, the singer?
Yes.
I love his voice. I like his
He
songs.
was on Ozempic.
Yeah.
For
okay,
like a year. He shed a drastic amount of
200
weight.
pounds.
Wow.
So
his doctor must be so happy.
And his wife must be so happy. And
Yeah.
basically, I don't know what podcast he was on. Everyone has a podcast, so who knows?
Not on the Lori and Julia, unfortunately.
Wouldn't that be fun?
I wouldn't know what to ask him.
I
would.
would. It wouldn't even matter. He just talked. So anyway, he said that his sex life was absolutely horrible when he weighed. I mean, he was up to 550 pounds.
Yes.
And he married this beautiful woman. He goes, she's a big titty, beautiful, sexy woman. And here I am. I can't even get aroused.
Well, because
And
he
was
can't
too
find,
big.
he can't
He was
even
too
find
big.
it.
And he said we'd have to play Twister to have sex. You know, move over here, move it over here, lift it up over here, hide it back over there. I mean, that image.
Yes.
You
But
can
him
see
moving
it,
his
right?
huge
He's
stomach.
moving his stomach around, and I just thought I loved his honesty.
Yeah, that's good.
And because when you're not feeling sexy, you don't want to have sex.
Well, and if you're that much overweight, I mean, your weight gets in the way.
And it was his addictions, and it was depression, and it was. I just think these GLP-1 drugs are miracle workers for a lot of people.
Yeah,
And speaking of people that they've worked really well on, to maybe too much, is people have seen the pictures of Kelly Osbourne lately. So Kelly Osbourne, we have a personal relationship with.
We
Lori
do have
and
a
I
strong
do.
parasocial.
And she was, so the Osbournes was one of the very first reality TV shows.
I consider the first reality show.
And then she went on to work with Joan Rivers, and on her show, which
Fashion
was
Police.
Fashion Police with Melissa Rivers, Joan Rivers, and she was
Not Melissa, Juliana Rancic.
Juliana Rancic, and they were on it together. And then she, after Joan passed away, she was still on that. And then she started to be a correspondent for E!
On the red carpet.
On the red carpet. And so one year when we were at the SAG Awards, we actually had the premiere spot
on the red
carpet.
For once.
For once.
I don't know how it
But
happened.
it was like we were a network. I mean, it was such a wrong place.
Somebody put the placard in the wrong place.
It was someone who really did it, but it was E's place.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was a big hullabaloo, blah, blah, blah. But Kelly always liked us.
She called us the Talkie Twins.
She did. She liked us and she was nice. But then one year she said something bitchy at us, very bitchy at us.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what it was. But anyway, she is unrecognizable right now.
She really is.
She really is. And so people are, I think I've seen like 3 articles in the last few days. Hollywood is going to anorexic thin again, something else. But
she looks ill, but she went on her Instagram today. She had bariatric surgery.
She
like
did
10 years ago.
Yes.
She's always been yo-yoing, and she just basically told everyone to F off.
Yep.
But
about how skinny she is.
She can't eat right now, but she was on Ozempic.
Yes.
And maybe she still is, but she has no appetite because she's so grief-stricken over her dad.
And he died in July.
Yeah, but that
she said
some
something.
people that is a thing
Yep.
where you are absolutely you cannot eat.
Yeah, I wish I could have that right now, like just because there's
It's
I
winter
could make up a
weight,
reason.
Julia. It's winter weight. I was just at my doctor today, and I said, "How come I always weigh this weight in the winter?" And she said, Dr. Jesline said, "Let's look back. Every summer
we lose.
I'm like 7 pounds less, and then in December, it's 7 pounds more." She said, "Look at your history. It's a whole history." And we went back 14 years.
Wow.
Because I have a new endocrinologist, because my other endocrinologist of 14 years moved to Ohio. So I have a new doctor.
Right.
It's shades of when I lost my family practice doctor who gave me my pelvic exams for 16 years.
A lot of people are having to change doctors because of insurance. It's kind of tragic. I got a message that maybe my insurance company wasn't going to make an agreement with my healthcare company. I started to cry.
Yeah.
Because I love my doctor so much.
Yeah. So it's
tragic. It's tragic. It's a new relationship. But do you like this doctor?
I like Jesline, and we had a very nice conversation about La Mer for the pussy.
And so, but thank you for saying that, Lori, because I know that word makes you feel good to say.
It really does.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow,
But
meow,
so
meow.
But La Mer it's a cream. It's a very expensive face cream brand. So when you say that, I just want to do the
translation,
closed captioning translation. So it's a very expensive lotion for your face. So you're talking about using a very something important in your vagina that will help your vaginal wall.
Moisturize
your vaginal wall.
Dr. H had said to me that she says like, Lorene, your vagina is aging very nicely.
You've said this 3 times since we've started our podcasting.
But
everyone, I'm getting that shirt.
Yeah, get it.
Lorene, your vagina is aging very nicely.
But I wanted her to tell me because she'd been close inspecting it. And so I wanted to ask Dr. Jasleen because this topic has come up. And I said, what is the difference between doing estrogen, if that's a hormone replacement you're doing, and then this estrus, this vaginal internal cream, La Mer.
So
for the
estrogen
kitty.
you can take in an oral or in a patch.
And she said
then
it's
versus the vaginal.
It's completely different kind of estrogen. She said every woman, once they've hit perimenopause, should be moisturizing inside so that it's just like you practice.
Protects the wall.
It's like, think how much we spend on our outside skin.
Yeah.
Our most delicate baby skin. Now, you don't have to do this until you're like perimenopause, which for most women is like maybe late 40s,
yes,
mid 40s. But, some people, Angelina Jolie, they get their hysterectomy
and
everything.
If you have breast cancer, people are pushed into it early. Yeah, but it is important because so many people then when they become our age talk about how painful it is to have sex.
Right, because they haven't been moisturizing. They need La Mer for the kitty.
So basically you need an estrus type cream. And
it's called estrus vaginal cream. Yeah. That is the brand.
And I think what happened is because of that bad study, no one wanted to put
in 2002
estrogen in their body. But it's really important. And I talked to a lot of young women about this. Make sure that you get a baseline of your hormones when you're starting perimenopause because it's so important.
I say at the age of when you turn 36, your sex symbol birthday, find out, because these are your optimum hormone years. Yeah. Find out what your testosterone, progesterone, and estrogen is. So you have a baseline so you're not clumped in with everybody else.
Right. And fight for your rights because a lot of people don't want to deal with women's healthcare issues. And it's so important because
you don't have to suffer. I know
so many women that they can't have sex because it just hurts too much. So
estrus vaginal cream.
And it might not be the miracle for everybody, but just ask your doctor.
It is the miracle for everybody.
But some people can't take estrogen if they have breast cancer.
It's different.
Or something.
It's different estrogen delivery system. It shouldn't have an impact if you've had breast cancer or
We're
not.
not doctors. Just talk to your doctor about it.
But this is what Dr. Jasleen told me today. She said it's a different delivery system.
I'm doing all these disclaimers, Lori, as you're
But she said it's just a different delivery system because you're only using it once or twice a week and it's such a small amount. It's just getting the moisture inside on the delicate skin.
But it would be something someone would talk to their doctor about.
Yeah,
first.
but you see all this stuff on Instagram, like all this cream for the outside. No, we are moisturizing inside.
Oh, Lori. Yeah. Everywhere she gets up when she's sitting, there's a wet spot.
You do it at night. You water your garden at night.
There you go. You water at night and change your sheets in the morning. Your water broke. Lori's water keeps raining everywhere.
Good Lord Almighty. Somebody save us.
I know. Well, look at the time. Listen, thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great weekend, everybody. Make sure to tell your friends who probably we're finding out a lot of people have a hard time finding podcasts. Just go to LoriandJulia.com. And right there's different options.
But people who are listening to this already know this. They're already on board.
Maybe spread the good word.
Yeah, well,
what a gift for a holiday. If you want a friend who needs a friend or is blue or something, introduce them to us.
Yeah,
Still loud.
There you go.
We're good friends. We're your everyday girlfriends. We're proud of it. All right. And by the way, we're still loud. Have fun. Take care.
See you next time.
Yeah, we will.